All right, I don't know what happened. My screen cut out. But same process here, right? Boom. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Even though you, and I don't want to confuse y'all. Even though you do see the 3, you can enter here. That's no problem. It's just I'm seeing that it's approaching the demand zone. When it's approaching the demand zone, the price could shoot back up. You want to lose money. So I don't want y'all to lose money, man. So just be patient. All right. Got a candle here. All right. Still gonna wait on it. Still gonna wait on it. I may let it push through. I can enter now, but it ain't really. No. I wait for it to push through though. So my take profit down here. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and enter. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna do my take profit at 737.50. Do my stop loss consolidation 740.99. All right, let's go. All right, cool. All right, so I've entered into my position. Stop loss order modified. All right, cool. See if you notice. All right. So when it comes down, it'll lower the price. You'll be in profit. If it starts to go back up, you'll notice it's gonna go negative. That's losing money. You want the trend to keep going. All right, let's be patient. All right, so look, as y'all can see, we're still following the trend. The trend is your friend. 18 cents, 19 cents, 18 cents, and it'll fluctuate. Just keep it calm. Keep it calm. Your nerves calm. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm confident it'll reach the TP line, which is your take profit, $1.89. Let's see where exactly what 189. Okay, just wait on it. 22 cents. See, it's gonna keep coming down. Boom. All right, it should shoot. See, boom. It's expanding, which means we're hitting the demand zone. Hopefully the buyers don't step in and push the price back up. We're looking fairly strong on the sell side. 22 cents. All right, I'm gonna let it rock. All right, so as y'all can see, we are increasing profit. We are at 73 cents now. You see the trend, right? Remember I told y'all when it hits the either zone, it could bounce back up. Well, if you did notice on this one here, even though it hit the zone, you want to know, well, what'll happen if it exceeds that zone? Well, you've seen it, right? The demand zone will move because the suppliers, the supply zone is very strong. Sellers are very strong. So 62, our goal is 189. I could take profit here now, but like I said, I want to really work that strategy, man. If we can hit the take profit, that means when we get to the bigger margins, we're going to really be able to take profit. And we're going to be in pairs, you feel me? All right, keep rocking. All right, y'all. We are back. I need to, this is my thing. All right, we are back, and you see, all right, we are back, and you see we're at 105, right? The trend is still going. Boom, we at 110. I'm going to keep letting it rock. All right, y'all. Y'all can see we are approaching take profit. We are approaching take profit. If this works, which I see it is clearly, but you don't want to get too confident. So my take profit is $1.89. Currently at 123, 122. Just be patient. And then you get stuff like that. Boom. Okay. Let's keep going. And during this, you want to do exactly what you're seeing from myself. You want to stay calm because it could do just that and then shoot back up on you. But that's when you close your position. If it gets too far, you can close your position. You can wait for it to get to your stop loss. You can. It's totally up to you. Trust yourself. You know, like boom, right there. You see what I'm saying? But then again, it can shoot back down. So it's just up to you. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, I always set my stop loss at the most recent consolidation period. So I'm gonna move it down to here. Boom, I'm gonna confirm. Because there's no point in entering a trade if you're gonna lose more than you gain. It's just that stupid. You don't want to do that. So be patient. Let's see, like Roger Rock, man. Now, I will say this here. If it fluctuates too much, I'll go ahead and take my profit. Um, if it keeps fluctuating too much, I'll go ahead and take my profit. I don't want to enter into a consolidation period because then you have to wait, which is cool, but then you have to wait for another breakout candle. You know, it works though. I mean, it's your thing. But right now we're looking good with the bearish trend. Just needed to go ahead and hit this TP line right here at 189. Once it hits the TP line, we're good. At 130, 137, 142. I think this is the highest. Went back to 117. I think what I may do too, if it gets back to my the end of my demand zone, the top of my demand zone, I may go ahead and close my position. Just because we're doing pretty good. But I'm confident it'll hit the 189. Just gotta be patient or something. Gotta be patient. All right, 152, 153, 149, 151. Energy strategy. Energy go. I know how to get it. I know how to get it. I'm popping up with it. I'm on the road. You know, I love it. But yeah, if it gets back to the top of my demand zone, which is right here, if it gets back to the top of my demand zone, I'm gonna go ahead and close my position. You could wait until you hit your stop loss, but see profit, take profit, manage your risk. That's all it's about. You don't have to have a big trade every day. You can at least make 100, 200 a day. You good. 100 a day. That's 500 a week. 500 a week. What's that? 1,000 every 2 weeks. 2,000 a month. And then you increase your profits. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're at 161. Come on, baby. Do me some. Do me something good. 164. And I'm in a sell position. Remind you that when the market is going down, that's a bearish market. You want to sell. 166, 169, 170. Come on, baby. 10 more cents. We good. 171. I think we'll hit it. If it shoot back up at this point, fam, like, by all means, that is crazy. But I'm not gonna let it do me bad like that. I'm gonna, like I said, when it gets to the top of my demand zone right here, I'll go ahead and close my position. So just have it prepared. You know what I mean? But we should be good though. It's just the buyers are coming back in. They want the price to increase. That's all. Buyers want to increase the price. But we don't want that right now anyway, because we're on a sell position, so we want that boy to go down. Because when it go down, because we're in a sell position, we make money. We make money. Let's get in there though. 132. Get my hair rebraided. That's great. I need to put my red on. I keep messing up my hair. Alright, I'm gonna let it chill. Alright, y'all. So because it's fluctuating, I'm gonna let it get back to $1. Yeah, see. It's trying to get away from that demand zone. Let's see. And I do know I can't even depend on the supply and demand zone because it fluctuates it down. So, all right. I'm gonna let it get back. I'm gonna let it get back. Take your time, baby. Yeah, so I feel like it's gonna get a push. I feel like it's gonna have a push. I'm gonna let it get back to $1, and I'll close position. I feel like it's about to push back up. I want to catch it before it closes, before it pushes back up. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to $1. I'm gonna close position. Profit 1,000. Profit should be $1. Profit should be $1. I just want to catch it before it goes back up. Yeah. So as I was saying, I'll let it get back to $1. I don't want it to, because right now it's at the bottom of that liquidation period. It hit the demand zone. Once it hits any of these zones, it'll shoot back up. If it hit this zone, it should shoot back down. You see it? It's here, boom, shoots down. It's here, it's starting to, you see what I'm saying? It's starting to shoot back up. Where's my stop loss? I could move it. I could move it, but you know what? Yeah, I'll move it down. Right there. You just gotta manage your risk. That's all. Manage your risk. Manage your risk. Manage your emotions. Know when to get out. Know when to enter. Like I said, if it gets back to $1, that's my call spot. I'm out. Boom. Close position. Boom. Close position. Profit at $1.07. Profit at $1.07. Now imagine that being 400, 500, 600. You see what I'm saying? Strategy doesn't change, right? Only the profit margin increase. Strategy stays the same. Proven 3 times in a row. You see it. Boom, right here. If I go to balance history, boom. Come on. That's it. That's the game, man. Let's do it. LSC, baby.